I was 17 when I first saw that Twitter account. Nothing special. A black profile picture. No name. Just a strange username. At sleepwalker_404. But that wasn't the problem. The problem was that the account posted tweets about people a few hours before they died. At first, I thought it was some stupid ARG or a prank. The comments were joking too. Oh great, the death prophet is back. Tell me when I'll finally pass math. Bro knows the script of life. I probably would have laughed and forgotten about it too if one evening I hadn't seen this tweet. The girl in the red jacket shouldn't get on bus 27 tonight. Posted at 6:03 p.m. At 10:11 p.m., the news reported a crash involving bus 27 near our city. One person died. In the rescue photos, I saw a red jacket. I remember my hands turning cold. I sat in my kitchen staring at my phone for several minutes. Then I opened the account again. There was already another tweet. Nobody listens to warnings twice. I took a screenshot. I don't know why. Maybe I wanted to show someone. Maybe I was afraid the tweet would disappear. The next morning, the account was gone. I finally breathed out. I told myself it was just a coincidence. But 3 days later, it came back. New username, new black profile picture, and a new tweet. The girl with long dark hair will lose her keys tomorrow at 2:08 p.m. I froze, because I had long dark hair. And the next day, at exactly 2:08 p.m., I stood outside a store desperately searching my pockets for my keys. I remember that moment down to the second. The sound of traffic, a grocery bag in my hand, cold wind, and the strange feeling that someone was standing behind me. I turned around. Nobody. That evening, I messaged the account. Who are you? The reply came almost instantly. You've already seen me. I reread the message at least 10 times. Where? In your dreams. After that, I didn't sleep all night. And the worst part was, I actually had been dreaming about someone. Almost every night. A dark figure standing outside my house. No face. Just someone standing under the streetlight, staring at my window. I never saw its eyes, but somehow I always knew it was looking directly at me. The following weeks became hell. The account started tweeting small details about my life. Today she'll drop a cup. She'll forget her charger at school. She'll cry in the bathroom at 12:14 a.m. And every single thing happened. Every single thing. I stopped eating properly. Stopped sleeping. I constantly checked my phone. I even turned notifications off, but I still opened Twitter every few minutes. It felt like if I read the tweets early enough, maybe I could change something. Then that post appeared. On November 15th, she must not open the door. No explanation. No details. Just that sentence. And the date. November 15th. 4 days away. I tried convincing myself it was all psychological. But the closer the date got, the more terrified I became. I even told my mom I didn't want to stay home alone. She laughed. You spend too much time online. Maybe that's exactly how these things begin. November 15th. Mom left for work. Dad was away on a business trip. I was alone. At 6:27 p.m., someone rang the doorbell. I froze. My phone almost slipped from my hand. Another ring. Long. Aggressive. I walked to the door and looked through the peephole. Nobody. An empty hallway. I was about to walk away when I noticed something on the floor. A phone. An old flip phone. Its screen was glowing. Incoming call. No number. I don't know why I opened the door. Seriously. In horror movies, people only do that when they want to die first. But I opened it. The hallway was empty. Only the phone kept ringing on the doormat. Picked it up. And answered. Silence. For several seconds. Then I heard my own voice. Not normal. Terrified. Crying. Don't open the door a second time. The call ended. I panicked. I ran inside and locked everything I could. Windows. Balcony. Even the bathroom door. A minute later, someone knocked again. 3 slow knocks. I stood in the middle of the room, barely breathing. Knock. 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 Then silence. 1 minute passed. 2. 5. I was finally calming down when the phone vibrated in my hand. A new Twitter notification. He's already inside. I don't remember screaming. Seriously. It's like my brain erased that moment. I only remember looking around the apartment while hearing my own heartbeat. The hallway was dark. The kitchen too. Then I saw something worse than anything else. The balcony door was slightly open. I know I locked it. I know I did. Slowly I walked closer and saw footprints. Wet ones. Like someone had come in from the rain. They led into my bedroom. I didn't want to go in there. Every cell in my body screamed run. But I went. Slowly. Step by step. The door was open. The lights were off. And someone was. Wet ones. Like someone had come in from the rain. They led into my bedroom. I didn't want to go in there. Every cell in my body screamed run. But I went. Slowly. Step by step. The door was open. The lights were off. And someone was standing near the window. A dark figure. The same one. From my dreams. I couldn't see its face. Only its shape. Tall. Still. The phone vibrated again. New tweet. Now she remembers me. The figure slowly turned its head. And I realized why the face looked familiar. It was mine. Exactly mine. The same eyes. The same hair. Only pale. Dead looking. It smiled. And whispered. I tried to warn you. The lights in the apartment went out. Completely. My phone slipped from my hand. I heard footsteps. Slow. Closer. Even closer. And then, I woke up. In my bed. At 6:14 a.m. I sat there breathing heavily for several minutes. A dream. It was just a dream. Right? My phone was beside me. The screen glowing. A Twitter notification. A new account started following you. At Sleepwalker_04. And one message. This time you woke up too early. I stared at my phone screen so long that my eyes started watering. At Sleepwalker_04. The same username. The same black profile picture. But this time there was a new sentence under the avatar. You only remember what you're allowed to remember. My hand started shaking. I opened the chat. A new message was already waiting for me. Don't look under the bed. I froze. You know that strange moment when your brain already understands something is wrong, but your body hasn't reacted yet? That's exactly what I felt. Slowly. Very slowly. I lowered my eyes. Darkness under the bed. Nothing there. And at the same time it felt like something was. My phone vibrated. It knows you're awake. I instantly backed away and nearly fell. The room was completely silent. Even the street outside sounded wrong. No cars. No voices. Nothing. I called my mom. The number you are trying to reach is unavailable. Dad. The same thing. My best friend. No answer. Then I noticed something even worse. The time on my phone wasn't changing. 6:14. A few seconds earlier it had been 6:14. And now it was still 6:14. Like time itself had frozen. I ran to the window. Nobody outside. Empty cars. Empty bus stop. Even the trees weren't moving. It looked like someone had paused the entire world. Then suddenly, creak. A soft sound behind me. I didn't want to turn around. But I did. The bed. Darkness underneath it. And the darkness was moving. Something slowly crawled backward deeper under the bed. Like it was hiding. My phone lit up again. Don't let it go back under the bed. What are you? I whispered. A new message appeared instantly. Not me. My chest tightened. Then who was texting me? The room suddenly became freezing cold. Not normal cold. The kind that sinks into your bones. And then I heard a voice. Quiet. Right beside my ear. Don't read the messages. I screamed and spun around. Nobody there. But words slowly appeared on the mirror beside my closet. Like someone was writing with a finger on fogged glass. She is lying. My phone vibrated so hard it almost fell from my hand. Don't listen to her. Another message appeared on the mirror. That isn't you. I stepped backward. A sharp pain exploded inside my head. Like something was trying to break out from my memories. And then, I remembered. Not completely. Only fragments. A dark hallway. Hospital lights. A woman's voice. And myself. Crying on the floor. Repeating the same sentence over and over. She's standing beside my bed. My heart started pounding. A hospital? When? Why couldn't I remember any of this? I opened my phone gallery and froze. There were photos, hundreds of photos, pictures of my dreams, the dark figure outside my window, my bedroom, the balcony, and one photo made me stop breathing entirely. I was asleep in my bed, and standing beside me was me, pale, smiling, with black eyes. The photo was dated 3 months ago. I didn't remember taking it. I didn't remember anything. My phone vibrated again. Now you understand? Another message. You never woke up that night. My legs nearly gave out beneath me, and at that exact moment the time on my phone changed. 6:15. Outside, a car horn suddenly blared. The trees began moving in the wind again. The world restarted, but at the same time, something slowly reached out from underneath the bed. A hand, pale, far too long, and horrifyingly familiar, because on its finger was my ring. I couldn't move. The hand slowly dragged itself farther out from under the bed. Then another one appeared. And another. Like something was crawling toward me in complete silence. My phone lit up one last time. If she touches you, you'll remember everything. I backed against the wall, unable to breathe. The thing under the bed stopped moving. Completely still. Then in my own voice it whispered, "You were never the original." The lights suddenly came back on. The room was empty. No hands. No darkness. Nothing. Only my phone lying on the floor. The Twitter account was gone. Deleted. I stood there shaking for a long time before finally looking at the mirror. And that's when I noticed it. My reflection was breathing a second slower than me.